weed most of my life. I quit smoking a few years ago.
Yeah. You felt like a loser smoking weed?
No, I didn't feel like a loser. It's just I didn't want to be smoking weed, having a child and stuff. So,
Okay.
uh, no, I totally disagree with it. I mean, for some people, that it is a loser drug. You know, they just sit on their ass and eat munchies and play video games all day. If that's what weed does for you, I would say yeah, it's a loser drug. But weed can also inspire creativity. I mean, a lot of the greatest art ever made was people inspired and under the influence of the
Oh
old
yeah, like
cannabis.
who? Like who?
Huh?
Like who?
A lot of people. I mean, so many musicians. Again, everybody knows that every creative person knows who uses cannabis that it inspires creativity. You know, when I was a teacher, it wasn't legal out here in Washington State yet, but I couldn't tell teachers my secret. But teachers say, Zach, where do you come up with these lesson plan ideas? And I just wanted to tell them. He said, you know, last night I had a little joint on the couch, and boom, major light bulb went off. But I could never share that because even after it was legal, it's still taboo. But again, the right dosage of cannabis inspires creativity. A lot of musicians and artists use cannabis. I'm friends with Jeff Young, the guitarist from Megadeth. I mean, you know, when he's coming up with his little diddlies on the guitar, he's often inspired by the green ganja. So you can't knock anything. And also, I mean, it should have never been and come on, a level 1 narcotic. Is cannabis comparable to heroin? These aren't even comparable things. It's ridiculous.
I think it is. I think it is.
How is it the same as heroin? Do you know anyone who uses heroin?
I know people who use weed and they seem to be strung out half the damn time.
Strung out like on heroin?
Yeah.
Stop it.
Okay,
this is bullshit.
Weed. All right.
Have you ever seen anyone who uses heroin, CT?
I've never seen a heroin addict. No.
Okay, they're literally passed out on their sidewalk in front of their
they
house.
Go to
Don't
sleep
even know where they are. That's not the same as being high on weed.
Weed heads. They're passed out. They generally pass out in their homes, but they're high on weed. They're lazy.
Heroin addicts will not eat food for a week because all they're injecting into their body is heroin. I mean, that's why a lot of heroin addicts are, you know, they look like sticks and bones. They don't know where they are. A lot of them become homeless. Weed's not leading a lot of people to homelessness.
Have you ever done heroin?
I stay away from heroin. I can tell when it's too much to cross the line.
Okay.
What other drugs you did, Zach?
Well, you know what? I'm an actual big producer of cannabis over here in Canada. So
I used to have 100 plant grow. I used to produce quite a bit myself.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I think Jenny's right. I think our society is decaying, man. To be honest with you, I mean, the idea
tax revenue, by the way. I mean, taxes. They need more money.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
You know what's funny? Go back to August 8th, 2016. Go back and look up the headline from August 8th, 2016. The headline was Trump unveils tax plan. This is before he's the president.
Yeah.
For the record, tax plan equals 88 like Trump, like marijuana. I think it was all part of what was going on.
Hey, Zach, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what's up?
Can you conversate? Do you have any other conversation outside of Jumanji?
Well, I just told you a lot of things outside of gematria, but I'm also showing you why the news
was kind of cool to hear you talk about something outside of that.
I've been talking about things outside of that. All I told you is why the government did it today.
Jenny, if you had a man that spoke about Jumanji every day, all day, would you get bored? Would that keep you entertained or what?
If I was into it, then I would enjoy it.
But is that something you into?
No.
What if somebody kept trying to push that off on you every time you come around them? They talk about Jumanji and you know you're not into it.
Real quick. Go ahead, Jenny. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that to be completely honest and fair, I don't know a lot about it. And so maybe if I actually sat down and watched one of Zach's lives or like read a book about it, it might interest me. But from what I've heard so far, it doesn't interest me. But if I had a close friend and they got into it, I would hear them out if they were my good friend.
Do you think that it will lead you to more negativity? Because let's just say that if it is some conspiracy, do you think that will lead you to like make yourself angry? Because it seems like it's rooted in hell. meaning that you point out some stuff that people keep it secret, and the only thing it's going to do is piss you off every day, and
I
nobody going to
mean,
care that you pissed off.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think it would make me mad. I mean, it just seems like, from my understanding of it, which, like I said, is very limited. I think that it's just a way of like trying to predict the future or something, like under like prophesying. Like that's what I get from it. I don't know, but I don't think it would make me mad. I think I would just be like, okay, like
Hey,
I
Jenny, let
see
me
it in the
ask you a question.
same realm.
Jay, my fault for cutting you off. I don't know why this got to me for some reason, but I'm just really tired of the disrespect. Jenny, do you remember Kevin Samuels?
Oh, of course.
If somebody in the back wrote, "Why you being a bitch, Kevin Samuels? Let me up." What would Kevin Samuels do?
He would like blast them. He would drag them.
Cage, you gotta pay some Skrilla, man. You gotta hit $25 to the cash app, buddy. I'm not letting you up here because I don't treat people like that. I
Yeah.
place and just you guys are too lackadaisical with me, and I think it's because you guys think whatever it is I'm soft or not. I'm tired of being that. You got to do cash app, bro. Like I don't know why that got to me for some reason. Like normally like that kind of shit doesn't bother me, but I don't know, man. Y'all got to stop disrespecting me. I don't get well. You got to figure it out. You got to do a PayPal or something, man. You do a PayPal or something, man.
Just take it as a compliment. He compared you to somebody that is pretty well known.
Jenny, how does it feel to be a mom?
Yeah. You got to hit the PayPal, okay?
I love it.
Is there anything in life that you would trade for motherhood?
I think so.
What about being a billionaire?
Oh no, certainly not money.
What could
Man,
what
I'll
could
take $1 million to not. I mean, if somebody said, "Would you want a family with 3 kids or $1 million?" I'll take that $1 million so goddamn fast.
Well, how you think about that, Jenny? Would you do it?
No, I wouldn't.
Why not?
Because I love children. Like I love my son, and I love spending time with him, and I just can't wait to have more of him.
You
And
can't
yeah.
wait to have more, right?
Oh yeah.
So tell us something about being a mom. How did mom change you?
Um, I feel like it helped me grow as a person, like making me more patient. I feel like that's one of the biggest things about parenthood is
I
that it
told
makes
you,
you more
CT,
patient.
instantly they grow. You said what else?
Um, I feel like it's I don't know, I feel like it just helps me be more mature in general. Like not being self-centered, not thinking about myself. Um, I think that's a very valuable quality. Being more empathetic, because babies cry a lot, obviously, and toddlers cry a lot for things that really don't matter. But you're supposed to you care about them, and so you don't want to just dismiss their feelings all the time. You want to be empathetic, and if their ice cream falls and they cry, you want to console them, be like, it's gonna be okay, and that
Do
gives
you
you more
feel like
empathy.
did your son give you purpose?
No, I was talking about this right before you got on. Is that he doesn't give me purpose, but he's my responsibility. And having a lot of responsibility is actually a really good thing for people. It's healthy.
So what give you purpose?
My faith.
Yeah, that's up for discussion, but uh
Wait, why
okay.
doesn't your child give you purpose?
Because it do.
Because because I don't believe that that's appropriate. I think it's a mismatch. Like it's out of balance if you feel like you get purpose from your child. Because the thing about it is that your child is still temporal. Your child is not eternal. They could be taken from you. They could die. And so your purpose should not be something that is temporal and physical. It should be something that is eternal and not side of you. And
What's
so no
eternal?
matter
What's eternal?
God, my salvation,
Well,
the Bible.
God produced you. God created your body to reproduce a child through in God's spirit. So you did exact thing what God did was created life. God created life. We is able to create life. So that's
Well,
one of the tools, the powerful tools, the ultimate power. Because if you would have said there's nothing else, that you could possibly do outside of being a mother, I don't see how what other purpose you need. When do you find out that that Christian stuff was a lie? Did what you do?
Um, I know it's not gonna ever be. I know it's not ever. I'm never gonna believe that it's a lie. Um, but I don't know. I don't know.
Isn't it crazy what religion does? Something that's uncertain and is a superstition becomes more
Right,
important than your own child. It's crazy.
right. That she can't really substantiate
Yeah, I can't
I mean,
substantiate it one bit. Just a
one
cultural
bit.
cult.
She haven't spoken to talked to none of these people. She got more relevancy with us than she do anybody in that book. So you mean
um,
okay? Would you trust a stranger?
it depends on what I'm trusting them with.
Uh, a stranger walk up to you and tell him believe in him. That's because they practically strangers.
Hey, hey, Cage, I'm not letting you up until you pay $100 to the PayPal, bro. Yeah, yeah, I'm not letting you up, buddy. Yeah, PayPal, bro.
Sorry,
I
I
got to
accidentally
chime
hit the
in
back
real quick.
button.
I always thought if religion wasn't part of our cult, people would see it as, just like, what is wrong with these people? These people are crazy. I
Right.
mean, what you just said just sounded crazy if you just actually really think about it. Your child doesn't give you purpose, but something that you could never prove does. I mean,
Right.
that's wild.
That's
Um,
manipulation. That's a pimp. Whoever gave you that
The
Bible is
church is the
pimping you.
biggest pimp. The church is the biggest pimp.
The
That's
church
right.
is a pimp, basically.
It really
um,
is.
And the reason why she had that much faith because she never. This is why I always say you never meet your idol. As long as you remain anonymous to your fans, you will always be privileged. That's why when people say they want to meet people off YouTube or they celebrities, the moment you meet your celebrity, the moment that your celebrityism dies, right? The only reason why Jenny believe in this because she never got the chance to met these none of that stuff. It's the curiosity and the what if that's way more potent. And then it's she never really substantiated or validated none of this stuff in that book, but she believed it over her own children.
Yeah.
That's wow.
Well, look how many people just throw their children out of their house over their religious beliefs. A
God
lot of
not,
homeless children out there because of religion.
God don't tell a story. God don't put his story in no book. He put his story in life and how
Jenny,
we operate
Jenny,
and
real quick.
traverse around the world.
Jenny, real quick. When you are listening to these heathens, what is going through your mind right now? Because go ahead, Jenny. Go ahead.
well, the Bible talks about how a lot of people who don't believe it's because God has given them strong delusion, and so, you know, I hope that Zach and Jay can have their eyes opened to the truth. Um, but as of right now, I just kind of feel bad for them because it's unfortunate at the end of the day to be deluded and to not believe in God or um, I mean, yeah, because
No,
I mean
I
they're not.
believe in God.
Well, no, you don't because you don't believe in Jesus.
No, Well,
And so if
well,
you have
well,
not the
well,
Son,
well,
then
well,
you don't have
well
the Father.
Jesus. No, no. See, I hated that Christianity kidnapped God.
Yeah, indeed.
Like, bro, God existed millions of years before Jesus, Christianity, the Bible, all of that. Our God is inside of our experiences. It's called nature. God didn't speak to no 60 white men.
So, Jenny, do you believe God is a tree? Because that's what Jay Prince is saying. He believes that
A
God is
tree
Yeah,
is
God would be
living.
all things. God is creation.
Everything.
Of
Is
course,
everything.
God would be a tree.
A tree
Uh,
creates
Yeah.
and it
no,
grows. What? Who
no.
grows a tree?
Just because God made trees doesn't mean that He is a tree. That's like
Okay,
pantheism.
could a clone tree grows it if you have a tree that was a clone, would it have the same effects as a tree that's natural?
I don't know. I don't know if you could call it.
It will not because it's cloned.
Okay.
A tree is a living concept. You
That
plant a
doesn't make it
seed.
God.
No, we're not God, but we God's creation. Is we the living being? A tree is alive.
To an extent.
Is you cool? You that damn brainwashed?
Well,
Jenny, come
remember,
on, CT, come on now.
Jesus kills a tree in the Bible for no reason. So Jesus is kind of anti-tree, which is probably where Ginny's coming from. Jesus doesn't respect the tree.
Jay Prince, what is the ETA on the lady coming over to have sex with?
It's 2:24 right now.
Okay.
So she says she's gonna be done. Matter of fact, let me see. Let me see. Where you get those? Where you get those earbuds? Okay, let me call her right quick. I'll for come in through my turn on my computer for me, so I could call off this phone.
And your daughters are in the house, or how does this work?
No, I have to go to her house.
Oh, you better go to her house. Okay. How close is
Yeah,
it?
turn on the computer.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't get you, Jenny. Like, I understand that you can't disprove it, and you not trying to. That's cool. You thinking that you doing what you was told to do as a cult. And you just, I think it's culturist to believe in something that you can't prove. I can prove God is through nature. Me being from a baby and growing up to a grown man, that's like my dad planted the seed, and once he planted the seed, I grew. My mom gave birth. Actually, the first birth is through a man when he went through our fathers. Then the second birth in human form is through our mothers.
No.
How?
On this topic of spirituality, and also since we brought in drugs, I don't consider magic mushrooms drugs since they come from nature, like a lot of things that are dubbed drugs, including cannabis. But Jenny, I'm gonna assume you haven't had an experience on magic mushrooms before, have you?
No, I haven't.
That
Okay,
motherfucker has a motherfucker.
CT, you've experienced magic mushrooms, right?
Yes, I've done copious amounts of psilocybin. Yes.
And I imagine you've done them in nature.
Yes, outside in nature. Yeah.
Do you feel incredibly connected to nature in that?
Beyond description. It's the most profound connection I've ever experienced in my life. Every time outside. Yeah.
Would you say that when you're on mushrooms in nature, you start to understand where this idea of there being one creator and one God comes from?
Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Yeah.
Yeah, and again, what I
Yeah.
honestly think is the people who invented spirituality and religion as we know it, I think they were on these kind of experiences.
Yeah.
A lot of people who are atheists, when they do psilocybin in the right, I mean, if you do the wrong dosage of psilocybin, you can have the worst time of your life. I mean, it can be a nightmare.
Yeah.
But if you're on a nice amount and you're in a beautiful place, you've never felt more spiritual, more connected to God, more connected to nature, and you really do have this sense of oneness. I mean, for anyone who's, if this is a new topic to you, just read about it. Psilocybin brings people to God. And Jenny, the one thing I agree with JP on is we have similar minds because of spirituality. It's so annoying to listen to Christians say you don't believe in God because you don't believe in Jesus. It's just such an arrogant, ignorant statement. And again, I doubt you've researched all 4,000 religions that exist in this world. To think that yours is right and everyone else's is wrong is really just this egotistical, I would even say evil world stance. And I bet if you went out there and experienced the right dosage of psilocybin, you might have a new perspective on what God is, and you would understand that, yeah, the tree and all of nature and creation is God. I mean, I think, and it's not just because you're tripping it. There's something about this substance from the earth that brings you to see something that you cannot see with your sober mind.
Okay.
There you go. Thank you so much. Damn it, man. AKA Leonard. We are over here talking about being child free, which I am, and what say you, sir, about a lot of people who are child free, like myself?
Well, people that are child free, if I mean you don't want to have children,
Yeah,
that is your choice. I mean, it's like, hey, I don't want to smoke crack, so I choose not to.
yeah,
It's a choice.
yeah,
It's free will. Now you have people that beat up on people to make them seem like they're lesser than because they don't have children. And
yeah.
then you have the reverse cycle of it all. It's like, look, people make choices to do things and just do you and be great is what I say, but that's just too simple, I guess, because I'm old.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wouldn't change anything. Like now with me parenting and whatnot, I wouldn't change any of that for the world, man. It's just like seeing my children do stuff that my mom watched me do, like walking across the stage, graduating, and all that. It's like, what's she crying for? I don't get it. But then when it happens, then you get it. They get proud and they're overcome with emotion.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay. So
Jenny, are you gonna watch the Michael Jackson movie tomorrow?
Oh, it comes out
that's
tomorrow?
right. That comes
Coming
out
up tomorrow,
tomorrow.
Leonard. Yeah, it's coming up tomorrow.
All right.
Most likely not.
Why
I
not?
don't usually go to movies.
Yeah. Oh, you don't go to the movies? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, unless I have someone to go with, like I wouldn't just go by myself. So if I have a friend who wants to see it, I would go. But other than that, no.
You think it's gonna be $1 billion movie?
A bit
Mm,
with a
A
B?
billion with a B. A B.
if
Yeah, $1 billion.
if they put it together well, yeah, I could see it doing the same numbers as Bohemian Rhapsody, and that movie did $1 billion.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. When he said billion, I thought that was production costs. My bad.
Yeah.
No, gross $1 billion.
It's gonna be $1 billion
Gross $1 billion?
movie.
It may. I mean, you had Straight Outta Compton did very, very well.
I never watched
Remember that one?
Okay. Yeah.
I saw that.
I can't
didn't see it in
remember
theaters, though.
I can't remember the numbers that they did, but they did very, very well. I mean, they did better than American Sniper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it really? Oh wow, that's surprising.
And that's what surprised me. I'm like, wait a minute, you all gonna see Cruising Down the Street in my 6'4" did better than a modern war movie?
Well,
That's
well,
a special
the
kind of
Shaniquas,
different.
they always show up in numbers to support these struggle movies, these pro-black movies. So
Now you got to look at the numbers, darling. Black America does not have the necessitable bodies going to see a movie and paying to see it to make a movie that successful.
Yeah, you gotta have. Yeah, you definitely have
You
to have.
got
the
to have.
likeness
Thank
to
you.
go to
See,
see the
now,
Michael
see,
movie. Yeah.
now,
I know.
see,
Yeah.
yeah, because CT knows for a fact. Rap back in the day, they weren't becoming millionaires with one record. Then all of a sudden, you get white America got interested in rap music and consuming it. Then rappers started becoming millionaires because they broadened that audience. They got to the money pool.
that's a good point.
Zach, are you gonna watch the Michael movie?
Well, I'll watch it when I can watch it at home. I mean, I don't really go to the movies in sports, especially the little one. A little one. You know, something that would drive me nuts when I was younger is when people bring their baby to the movie and they'd be crying through the movie. I think, come on, man, come on. Sometimes as a parent, you got to think about other people too. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
now, Jenny, I said something pretty interesting and profound to you, and your response back was okay. That was pretty lame response. And again, ignorance isn't bliss. Ignorance isn't bliss. I feel bad for everybody who will leave this earth that will never have a beautiful magic mushroom experience. CT, would you agree with that statement as somebody who's experienced the beauty of psilocybin? Don't you feel like that is really something to miss out on?
I do agree with that. I do agree. You're like missing out.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised the way you are having had this experience. I would have guessed that you never did mushrooms. I doubt there's many
So
mega people that have done mushrooms.
let me ask you a question. So Jenny, do you believe in evolving? Turn
Let
on
me
that
ask.
It
producer.
depends. It depends on exactly what you mean by that.
Evolving, like growing.
Yes,
Do
I
you
believe
think
in
people,
growing.
do you think people still do the same things and be stagnated?
You said, do I believe people can do the same things and be stagnated?
Yeah, like practice this, like let's say if I still do the same stuff as I was doing at 20, would you say I evolved or stagnated?
I would say that you stagnated. You are stagnant
Why?
because
You got to turn on the
as a
switch.
human, you should be developing new skills and habits and values and like refining yourself at the very least.
What
Um,
if I still
and you should.
practice? Okay, do you think God evolved?
The Bible says, "I am the Lord; I change not."
So God don't evolve.
No,
So you know what else that don't evolve? The Bible. The
no, it
Bible is the
doesn't.
most stagnated book there ever been, right?
Yeah,
So would you say being stagnated is a negative?
for people, yes.
So the practices that's all don't cherry pick nothing in the Bible, right? The
Okay.
practices that they used to practice 4,000 years ago, do we practice that type of stuff now based on those stories that they used to practice?
No, there's a lot of things that we don't do anymore.
So would you agree that the Bible do not align? They did evolve for the people because if people evolved, it's impossible for us to unless we get a new Bible, it's impossible for us to relate to that Bible because we no longer practice any of the stuff that's in that Bible. Would you agree?
Well, we do practice. We practice the stuff that's in the New Testament, but we don't do this a lot of the things that are in the Old Testament because the with the changing of the magistrate, there is a changing of the law. And so when Jesus resurrected, we entered into the New Testament, and therefore the practices, the physical practices that we had as Christians changed. And that's what the New Testament talks about. But the belief behind them, the symbolic nature of them stays the same, but the physical practices do change.
So are you a widow?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes, you are. I forgot. Okay. So were you a virgin? Well, would you say most women are not virgins?
Um, you mean just
At
any
any
woman
age,
over the age of
from 20 to 50.
from 20 to 50? I would
Yeah.
probably say no.
Would you say a lot of them have children?
Yeah, I would say more than half, maybe like
More
70%
than
or
half.
so in
So
that
that's the
area.
majority. Would you say a
Yeah.
lot of them have more than one babies by different men?
Hey, Jay Prince.
I don't think most of them do.
Who is Sherry? Go ahead, Sherry.
Sherry Berry. I know Sherry Berry.
Oh, go ahead, Sherry.
Hey, Jay Prince. How you doing?
What's up, Sherry Berry? No,
Why you?
I was trying to say that majority of the women is not getting married as a virgin no more.
Sherry, let me ask you a question. Sherry, why are you off camera if you don't mind me asking?
Uh,
She
I
never.
I have a lot of things to protect.
You have a lot of things to protect, and what are one of those things?
Uh, my finances for first.
Where do you work at? Do you work for an agency that requires secrecy, or what do you do if you don't mind me asking?
First of all, sir, I can't speak as intelligently as you speak,
Oh,
'cause- but I own businesses.
oh, okay.
Okay, so we just go back up. And Go take it a little slowly. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not highly intelligent as you are. I know you used to be a school teacher,
Oh
and
yeah.
there, yeah, I know who you are. And you know who I am.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay. I was just
I'm
asking. I was just
up
curious as to
here.
why you were off camera. Yeah. But go ahead. Go ahead. You know JP.
Jay Prince,
Go ahead, Sherry.
what is your next move?
You said what?
What is your next move?
Let's move on what?
Getting your shit together.
What do you mean?
The only shit that I need to get together is more babies. That's it.
What?
Sherry,
Trying
let
to
me
fuck a woman, trying to make a woman in
Sherry, can I
live.
ask you a question? Why do you say that he doesn't have his shit together? What doesn't he have together?
Right.
A lot.
Like what? Like what? Like elaborate. Like what?
Well, let me elaborate. I think I know what the word elaborate means. Jay Prince, you
Uh-huh.
see here, you're talking bad about black women, but you got three
Oh.
in your house.
Well, can I respond to that before you go in with another point?
Well, yes, sir. Go ahead and respond.
Sherry, real quick, did you have a stroke or something recently or something?
Yeah, I have I'm on a nebulizer. You know what
Okay, just making sure. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I had breathing problem. Jay
Oh.
Prince, you know I tell him the truth. If I have to die, telling him the truth. Because he reminds
Were
me.
you a smoker growing up? Like cigarettes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I used to steal cigarettes out my mama purse. Back then it was called Virginia Slim.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was all that. I was
Yeah.
that little kid. Yes. Now that you done, how about you? Do you still drink?
Yes. Believe it or not, I drank this morning. To be honest with you, yeah, I'm an alcoholic.
God damn, you woke up to a drink for breakfast?
Yeah, but go ahead.
I thought you said you quit.
So,
I did.
so
I did. I had like one beer. I broke my little 2-week thing, but I'm pretty good. But I'll do another 2 weeks without drinking. But go ahead, Sherry. Go ahead.
Nah, don't try to put me on blast because I'll put you back on blast. I'm too old.
Oh, I'm open about my lifestyle. Yeah, I drank beer this morning.
I'm
Yeah.
open with mine. I'm open with mine.
So let me get this straight. So JP takes care of his children. He has food on the table for them.
No, no.
What doesn't he have together? Because JP's doing better than most people on the planet. I mean, let's be honest about it. He's doing better than your average. He's doing better. Hold on, let me finish. He's doing better. Hold on, Sherry. Let me finish. He's doing better than your average African, your average Indian. He's doing better than your.
I don't give a fuck about y'all.
What?
I don't give a fuck about y'all. What the fuck made you think I give a fuck about an African? Ooh, I said the L-bomb. Am I gonna be charged for that?
No, go ahead. I mean, yeah, you're fine. Yeah, as long as you don't.
No, I like my honest people that live here. It took a long, long time after my grandmother explained things, and I think white folks, we kind of like cousins now. Black people.
You saying black Americans are cousins with whites?
Yeah. Yeah.
I never thought about that. And why is that? Why do you believe you're cousins with whites?
Because you dumbass motherfucking Africans that come over here and think y'all better than somebody else, try to build a life.
Oh, put it down. Y'all get more
fuss or fight. Fuck y'all, all of them.
So
Somali.
Sherry, why do you believe Africans believe that they're better than black Americans? I never heard that before.
Look at how y'all carry yourselves. Y'all think black people don't have tradition. We do. Yeah, we do.
Why do you care what Africans think about you?
I don't really care, but the disrespect can get a little beside us. That's all I'm saying. You getting a little beside yourself.
Have you ever been disrespected by an African?
No, I don't give a fuck about that. My husband is Black American.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. He considered Black. Y'all come over here. I'm Black. You can never be Black. You could be African, you could be Somalian, you could be from Johannesburg, Nigeria.
But wait a minute. You back to JP. What is JP doing? You said JP doesn't have his shit together, but what is he? I mean, I'm trying to figure out what is he not doing?
What I'm talking about, and that's between me and JP. Stay out of
JP. Esther Rowe is basically saying that you don't have your shit together, but what does she mean by this? Go ahead.
Oh, I'm Esther.
You sound like Esther Rowe, Sherry. And there's nothing wrong with that. Esther Rowe is a
what did you respected
actress?
You talking about Sanford and Son wife?
No, Esther Rowe on Mother on Good Times.
Lord,
you sound like Esther Rowe.
Or Florida like, Evans. Yeah. Damn.
So when she asked me, I talk bad about Black women. Those are first ones, and I got Black kids. But the difference is, I'm not intimate or share the same experience that I have with dealing with these women, opposed to my kids.
Yeah,
of course, a different type of look. From a father perspective, I could be, I got a different experience with them compared to me being intimate with women. The same when they grow up, they're gonna have a different experience with men. Gonna have a different experience with them than I will.
And first of all, let me help you out. The real Esther was a maid. She worked for Mike. It was a white TV show that she worked for. She worked for Mike. They winged her off, and all they gave her was a Black husband that couldn't find a motherfucking job or keep a job.
You are totally incorrect. The writer is from Chicago, the one that assisted on Cooley Highway from 1975. You are wrong.
I know it.
You are wrong. Do not ever, as long as you're Black and in America, try to tell a man from Chicago that grew up on this stuff. Do not try to tell me. Do not fix your lips to lie that lie. That's what my mama used to say.
I'm telling you. And don't get turned on.
You can't tell me a thing.
I can tell you, because you're some motherfucking
but that doesn't make that.
Oh, that you are. You know.
Say again. I know
that the show mod would create.
You're talking about Maud. We're not talking about Maud. We're talking about Good Times.
And where did Good Times come from? Where did it come from?
It didn't come from Maud.
Yes, it did.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yes, it did. And
okay.
All
Who's
they
the writer?
ever
Do you know?
You're not even listening to what I'm trying to say. You just want to argue with me. I got angry because my dad had a job. My dad worked every day. I get sick and tired. You a military man. You like my uncle. I love my military uncles when they came home. But sure. All you want to do is argue with a woman. Sure. Why? That shit is weird. It's weird.
Sure. I'm a little confused here. What are you talking about?
I just said what I said. Because see, you African motherfuckers, y'all come over here, y'all act like y'all got your shit together. Y'all would never be, if it wasn't for black folks and y'all using our skin color to fight anyway. Well, if y'all so smart and got y'all shit together, why is it barefooted and left behind people? Y'all majority of y'all own, not country, continent. Colonizers. That's your favorite thing.
I have no idea what you're talking about the African. What are you talking
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Stop lying.
I don't. Real quick, Dirty Blue Super Chat. Good Times was a spinoff of Mod. She's right.
It was.
Yeah. Excuse me. I looked it up. Yeah, Mod came out in 1972, and yeah, she was a maid on that show. And then they had the show Good Times. Okay, now.
Thank you, but you hopped up here as an older man.
Calm down.
I'm very motherfucking calm.
Excuse me.
Real quick, Bob,
do not call me a mother effer.
Tell this the
I do
truth.
not even know your mom.
Playing stupid like he doesn't get it. Thank you so much, Bob.
You better slow your roll for real.
My roll for what?
So much blame. Must be the money.
Leonard, you be up here.
Yeah. Oh my God! Internet beefing. Oh Lord, I'm so scared.
I have a beef with you. You had this beef before, Leonard. Stop lying.
Man.
Oh, you had a shirt.
Okay. Now, JP said what negatively about black women because I didn't hear any of it.
On YouTube,
and I don't think the light skinned woman heard it either.
I ain't said nothing about white or dark.
I have no idea what's going on here. Like what?
Oh my God.
Me either.
It's 1 minute for
Sherry. It's a whole lot of nonsense.
Go ahead, Sherry. Go ahead. You got 1 minute to cook. Go ahead.
Thank you. I never said anything about white or black. I said motherfuckers be lying. And really, what made you come at me, because you an older nigga that be lying to younger folks. You an old, raggedy ass, beer drinking, ain't worth a shit. You beat your wife up. Now I shut up. Leonard, you ain't worth a shit. You ain't teaching these kids nothing. And you know
CT, you know she looked like this her profile picture in real life.
Oh, really? You look like this woman on the profile picture?
Yeah.
That's an old picture of me.
That's a picture of you.
I ain't quite as young and pretty as I
Yeah,
used.
you're very pretty in that photo. Yeah.
Yeah, she still look pretty though.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How old are you now, Sherry? You 50s?
No, I'm 62.
62? Oh, okay. So you were a pretty woman up until, that was a very pretty photo of you. I didn't know. I just thought it was an avatar. Okay.
Up until what, CT?
Black women, their looks 45, 50 maybe.
Actually, I'm 67.
Oh well, yeah. Your looks are shot then. So yeah, your looks are shot, right?
Yeah, I'm older, but my looks is not shot.
67. Your looks are. I mean, unless you have it's rare. It's rare for a woman to really age. Let me finish. Because it's really rare for a woman to really age well into her 60s. I think your younger self, you're smoking hot. I doubt you're. Yeah, it's
so
rare.
If I came up right now and show all my gray hair and show you who I really am, you gonna tell me I'm still ugly?
I never said that you were ugly, ma'am. I never said.
Okay.
Come on, Sherry. Gary, cam up, Sherry.
Yeah, but get on camera, Sherry. Here we go, Sherry. Go ahead. Turn the camera on. Go ahead.
No, I'm not doing that. Y'all trying to get me messed
Go ahead,
up.
Sherry. Show them the people.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
it's plenty of me coming up out
yeah,
there.
Sherry. Women generally age. You're really at your most. You're really at your peak between 18 and 25. White women typically are the prettiest between that age range, and they age rapidly.
Okay,
They age
let's do that.
they age rapidly. So by the time a white chick is 30, ooh. Black chicks normally age really well in their 40s, man. Asian women, it's a wrap at about 30. It's really a wrap.
He is so smart.
Hispanic women end up looking like Sammy Sosa to me in the face at about 28.
Well, not all of them. It depends on which Hispanic. Because if you talk about Puerto Rican women,
Ricans age pretty good into their
it
35,
was
maybe.
beautiful ass women. Now, if you talk about Mexican, yeah, they tend to be short, dumpy, but them bitches
really don't age that well until thanks. Yeah.
But the black, just admit it, you African.
So Sherry, you were how many pounds when you were younger? You look like you were thin when you were younger.
Actually, I was thicker.
You were thicker? Okay.
Yeah, I was like 150, but I had a lot of booty, like booties that they buy that came natural for me.
How tall were you?
5'4".
Oh, okay, that's not that bad for a woman. Okay.
I was 150, 5'4", and I carried little lesser breasts. I always wanted titties.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I wanted titties. Everybody in my family had big titties. Only thing I ever got was booty. Like, it just seemed like I was dragging that motherfucker. And then, all of a sudden, I hit the internet and bitches is buying booties. All you gotta do is cook. You want a booty? Cook.
When did you start not liking Africans?
Real life shit, y'all be disrespectful.
Yeah.
And like my easiest way to explain it is I don't dislike Africans. I just dislike the disrespectful Africans. I wasn't raised in your land.
Yeah.
I was raised right here, and you right here with me, but you bring your tradition. Don't put your motherfucking hands on me. Think that all women, that you carry that shit back there. Don't disrespect me like that. Sir. I have met plenty of Africans. That was cool. Like, most of my coolest people I ever met from Africa came out of Johannesburg.
How did you meet South Africans? How you met them in real life? South Africans typically are in America. How did you meet them?
Yeah, like they generally be taller. Nigerians be short.
Yeah, Nigerians are short. Yeah. Would you let a South African man smash?
Hell no. The only person gonna smash on me is the one that been smashing.
Okay.
Since 19. That's the only man gonna smash on me, and I get tired of him trying to smash. Like, yeah, here. One piece of meatloaf or what you need.
Why do white women age so fast, Sherry? What do you think is about white women that makes them age so fast?
The sun.
The sun? Okay. Yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it, maybe you're right. Yeah, you might be onto something there.
The sun, because if you like people like you and me, I know we have our differences, but we do have the same thing. And your skin tone, my skin tone, it's hard to ruin that. God just not gonna let it be that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And whether I'm not flirting with you, please don't think I'm flirting with you, but you have a pretty skin tone.
Thank you so
I,
much.
I don't mean to say pretty, handsome,
Thank
handsome,
Thank you.
but like just look at yourself in the mirror. Your skin is pure, and like even with you playing with me right now, thinking that you being slick and trolling me, chaotic. You a smart young man.
Thank you so much.
You very smart. Now, should I go on mute now?
You can turn the camera on if you want
I
to.
ain't, I ain't. My hair all gray. It is all over my head. I'm looking like a nappy headed elder.
Yeah. Bob, are you gonna happy birthday by the way, Bob? Are you gonna watch the is the dog on the couch?
Yes.
See, that's the shit that that's the shit that I'm talking about. That right there. Why is the dog on the couch, Bob?
Hey, the dog's a family member. The dog's on the couch.
Oh my god. Anyway, Bob, are you gonna go watch the Michael Jackson
A
movie?
dog is a dog. This one, I think people that treat dogs and say family members, y'all got some issue.
Are you going to watch the Michael Jackson movie, Bob?
No,
Absolutely.
I didn't even know it was on. Really? No,
It's, it comes out tomorrow, man. It looks really good.
Come out.
You grew up on Mike, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember seeing him in concert in 1984, man.
Really?
In DC. Yeah, that was
$24 a ticket.
Was it that? Okay, yeah. I mean, it was great.
Well,
yeah,
not cheap, but yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't know that we even had a show like the Michael Jackson show thing.
Yeah, I can't show the
No, it's coming out in theaters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a movie, coming out. I don't know.
Hey, Bob, back to the original topic.
Why are you doing this?
I don't see the need to have kids. And the guy yesterday that was talking to me at the bar, I didn't want to hurt his feelings, but I feel like it's like misery loves company. Yeah, and you are a childless guy. Why did you remain childless?
I don't have the time or the energy or the patience. If you crap in your pants, you clean it up. I'm not listening to that high screech. You constantly have to worry. If you want to do it right, you're going to be in a constant state of worry.
Yeah.
And I don't have the temperament for that.
Black Bear says CTC and that dog on the couch just pissed me off. Shaking my damn head. Happy birthday, Bob. Guys, get the likes up, share the video.
You bear.
I'm gonna go make a coffee. I'll be back.
I thank you for telling us.
I think a lot of these people, these breeders, they want you to live. It's like misery loves company. A lot of them regret having children. And Bob, here goes the thing.
Children?
They're not. No, I don't. They're not because I like freedom, Sherry. I like freedom. That's the big part of not having kids that I love. The freedom. I feel free. I want to go somewhere today. Okay, I'm gonna leave the house. The simplicity of that shit. Woo! If you have kids,
I don't think so. Can I give you another perspective?
Sure.
Being in the home with my kids made me feel like I was free. I love my babies, and I never knew I had that much strength in me to where I'll fuck something up about my children and my husband. It made me love him more. I swear to God, baby. Having a baby by a man, you will love that nigga. I don't know about honkies, but I know niggas. Don't laugh at me, y'all. Baby, the white woman. the Caucasian woman loves y'all more. 'Cause y'all the same color. I just ain't never.
I think it's a scam. I think it's a scam, Bob. I think children are a scam. In
Oh no, they not. Baby,
let me finish here. Let me just finish. I think it's a sham. I just think it's a sham all across the board. Like Patrick Bet David, who's worth $400 million, he can encourage people to have kids because he's a wolf and he needs sheep for the slaughter. Racist, for example. Well, they can't be racist if people don't breed, so they encourage you to have kids. The corporations want you to have kids so you can keep on being a goddamn consumer. It's all a scam to me, to be honest with you.
May I count?
Go ahead, Bob. Go ahead, Bob.
I think the normal state of mankind is you're supposed to have kids. I mean, that's what's normal. I mean, that's just how it is, man. And I don't think you'll ever know love until you have kids.
Yeah. I agree.
But that said, not everyone should be having them.
No.
And I know I'm one that should.
It's very true.
Yeah. All right. There are some people that should have kids. Jenny of the world.
Yeah, Jenny.
Yep,
I can see Jenny.
Out of curiosity, Jenny seems like a nice person, but she's also a very ignorant person, as all religious people are. And is that really who should be having kids? Because they're the ones who are going to raise the future sheep that will be taken advantage of by the system.
Zach, you're asking whether or not Jenny should have kids. You are asking.
Contraction.
You got crazy man eyes, Bob. You got crazy man eyes.
Zach, you're asking if Jenny should have.
Can you stand up so Bob can stop checking out the men on the panel?
Zach, that's the funniest thing I've heard. That's a good birthday. You, of all people, are questioning whether or not Jenny should have kids.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, she's another one of these religious. I'd like for Jenny to come back so I can just ask her about her word of God again. All you Christians out here. Okay, real quick, because this conversation got interrupted. I just want to make this point.
You interrupted it.
To rewind to a second about religion. I want every Christian to explain these things. Every single book of the gospel is a contradiction of the last book of the gospel. Every single one is a contradiction. None of the stories are the same. They're all completely different. They have different details. How can the word of God contradict itself? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to do research. Jesus on the cross in Mark and Matthew says completely different things, which is different from what's said in Luke, which is different from what's said in John. So Jesus says something different in every single book. Doesn't make sense. The books of the cross describe different people who carried the cross. And some it's Jesus.
Well, maybe Jesus was two-faced. Maybe
what
Jesus
I'm making is, people like Ginny who are just so confident.
Oh, wow, I don't like that with religion talk. Shit. It's Muslims, it's all kind of people out here. But don't try to force your beliefs on anybody else. If they believe, they believe. If they don't, fuck them.
Christians are dangerous people, though. Christians are dangerous people.
And Muslims,
just because you don't believe what I don't believe any of it at all, but just because you don't believe what somebody else believes, that makes them dangerous.
Well, that's because Christians are so arrogant. Listen to all of them. They're all the same. They say, if you don't believe what I believe, then your belief means nothing. And that's why.
Where does that
world?
Where does that go into the lane of danger, Zach?
But it's Christians that have been killing people across the world.
Where does that goes into the lane of danger, Zach?
Zach, you just told someone they didn't have kids because
Christians are the religion that have conquered the
I'm
world.
The ghetto girl in your class. You done tried so hard to teach me some shit. I'm the ghetto girl in your class. Fuck that white boy. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that Muslim boy. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. I'm ghetto.
Zach, you just said Jenny shouldn't have kids.
I'm gangbanging. They want to talk about me gangbanging, but they ain't talking about Israel, Iran, Muslim. Y'all be gangbanging too. Y'all be putting y'all stuff down, acting like everybody gotta listen and understand what you. Fuck what you got to say. I'm standing on what I stand on.
CT, man.
And your daddy raggier than mine. That's why he got women living in stone ass brick houses with dirt floors. My daddy ain't never. He taught me how to lay. No.
Let me read the super chat real quick. American Millennial with the $2 super chat says the guy who got the SB super wrong twice, or the Super Bowl wrong twice. Okay.
What's that? Twice out of since Super Bowl 48? 2 times wrong out of since Super Bowl 48? That's called a high winning percentage. Not to mention this year, again, my main pick was wrong, but everything else can.
48 will show you that black people are bad, but the first 48 ain't never gonna name motherfuckers like you wanna be white, but you ain't even white. You just up here talking shit. That's what you doing. Y'all are the worstest ones. I don't give a fuck about your religion. Accept it. Fuck your religion. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Let my religion be my religion. You come, a woman gonna cover herself up. Tell them about Bachabazi. Tell all them about Bachabazi and what y'all really do. Huh?
Well, nobody on the panel is Arabic, so that takes place in the Middle East. So
no, that take place right where he at.
It's more pasture.
And I know what I'm talking about. Palace, whatever the fuck. I'll get them all mixed up. I'll give it.
Can I say something real quick? Hey,
Lena, what's up, Lena?
Yeah, I just want to correct Zach. The Bible doesn't contradict
The
itself
live desk, I'm getting the
when it's
breaking
talking
news. This
about
is a big
the
deal.
gospel of Jesus. Number one, Matthew and Luke, they're the apostles. They were there, witness what happened to Jesus, and also they tell a different account. You have to remember, Luke is more detailed in what it happens. He was a physician. He was a doctor. And Matthew could have been standing at different spots when they also give the accounts of Jesus. So they're not contradicting; they're giving different accounts of what they witnessed.
So if in different books of the gospel, we don't have different people carrying the cross.
It could have been very well.
No, and you not gonna set her up for that question. Only person to ever bear the cross was Jesus Christ. Stop trying to set her up for that question. She ain't no punk. And if she is, I'm here with her. Baby, the only person that ever
said. Lawrence with the $5 super chat. Hello, Sherry. It is so nice to have you. What do you think of how Bob looks? Go ahead, guys.
He looked like a man. That's what he looked like. A man.
Real quick for the people in the chat. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful outside. I actually want to leave. Somebody has to extend the show. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here, guys. It's really beautiful outside. It's a beautiful day. It's about 75. Somebody has to. People, you got to extend the show. It's hundreds of people watching. You got to extend the fucking show.
Come on, show. Come on.
CT, I got to go back to Lena though. She said there's no contradictions.
How much?
In 2 stories of the gospel,
it doesn't matter, Bob. So there's something to the Cash App, PayPal.
Bob, you're lying.
There's another gospel where one mocks him and the other defends him, and Jesus promises the one who defended him eternal paradise. So
when the white people come from the Middle East.
Paradise, like you will be with me in paradise when he dies on across the robber.
Hey, tight guys.
Well, they're
I've got so much blame. Must be the money.
Come on, guys.
Big Dog Fizzy with the $2 super chat. She a baby boomer babbling. She's baby boomer babbling at this point.
Yeah, I'm a boomer. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
And then, man, also quickly say happy birthday, Bob.
Oh, thank you.
Little to you, Bob, with the Cash App, Bob.
Next thing you know, Zach gonna say Jesus carried the cross through Compton.
He did. He
But
did.
the
He carried the
What's
cross
funny-
for
hey, you know,
Compton.
ironically, Leonard, what the funny thing you just said is Jesus would definitely do that.
Yeah, because I wonder, was he GD or BD? GD, folk.
Don't do that to our Jesus, please. Yeah.
Let's get there.
Lena sit there laughing. Lena laughing on the inside. Like,
He would be GD.
First of all, it was the Black Panther
Chaotic.
and the Black
Yeah, what up,
Panthers.
Bob? Hold on, Sherry. Hold on, Sherry, sweetheart. Hold on. Go ahead, Bob. Go ahead.
I don't know if you talked about it, but have you seen people who get kids or have kids and they become worse?
yeah.
No,
I talked about that earlier.
You did.
I've
Okay.
always seen people get better. They heart, they weaken. Our hearts weaken. When we have children, ours are violent.
Have you
Hold on,
seen?
Sherry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The worst people in history: Stalin, Mao Zedong, Heinrich Himmler. They all had kids, man. Kids don't make you a good person, bro.
They're also men. Are you going to say that all men are bad? Being a man is bad? I mean, what kind of link is that, though?
Some of the greatest men in history that didn't have kids, Nikola Tesla, they were benign. Just want to point that out.
I don't know what kind of correlation that is. Have you ever seen kids break up a marriage?
No. How could a kid break up a marriage?
Having kids break up a marriage? You haven't seen that?
That's
But the
common.
kids ain't the daddy.
That's common. That's common, CT.
I've seen that, CT, man. You've never seen where a couple who is normal, not like they had kids to make their life better, had kids, life was good, and then they broke up. Wow.
It's common, CT. My brother-in-law, when he divorced my sister, he literally said he couldn't take it anymore. The kids were too much, which I thought was the weakest thing ever. But he was honest about it. He said he just couldn't do it anymore. 4 kids was too much.
Well, I'm just talking about the woman changes or the man changes or something, and
Pregnancy
changes
women.
I believe having kids is what you're supposed to do. That's the normal state of mankind. But like I said, not everyone should have kids. I said, I'm out of here.
I was locked up with bitches.
I agree. One thing I realize though, a lot of people who don't want kids, is really sometimes the main ones I think that should have kids, like the intellectually superior.
What?
Yes, they should be
It's
the
like
ones.
me saying I don't want to be gay, then I go get a boyfriend. That don't make no damn sense.
This is why, because it increased. Like a lot of the high IQ people didn't reproduce. Like Sir Isaac Newton didn't reproduce. Leonardo da Vinci didn't reproduce. I think Socrates didn't have any kids. The intellectually superior didn't pass out their intellectual DNA. It's recorded. I looked it up. They didn't have children. I studied like
a lot of women.
Mm-hmm.
How you know them women just didn't tell him I'm pregnant?
Well,
she probably was afraid for her life. Stop lying. You bitches get up here and y'all lie. That's why men don't respect y'all.
Are you referring
I don't
to
know.
the bitch or?
No,
I said bitch. Yes.
You get too skinny.
Shut the fuck up. Y'all bitches be up here lying, acting like, and y'all letting even this little white ass hunky tell you. The fuck you gonna tell me about my daddy and my upbringing? Motherfucker, you better. Oh, shut the fuck up.
What's wrong with you? But I do think that intellectual superior or high IQ people should reproduce. That will increase the IQ of humanity.
You know what? That works well in theory.
Mm-hmm.
In theory, that works. Come on, man.
What is the higher IQ? White people? Bitch,
no. See, nobody said anything. Nobody's threw any color on it. You can have two skinny people have a fat kid that's obese.
That's where nature versus nurture comes in. And the same with IQ is the same way.
Nature, nurture.
Yeah. See, a nice stable
Okay.
environment and with
Stable environment.
yes, and then an environment that promotes education that can
Uh-huh.
through IQ. They did studies with people
Mm-hmm.
who come from lower IQ families, and they people who also come from poor families. They put them and got adopted by rich people or whatever as children or babies, and their IQ they end up having higher IQs than the ones that stayed in the a poor environment. So that's the old argument: nature versus nurture. They also did it with black kids. Black kids that are adopted by white kids also tend to have higher IQs than black kids that are raised by regular black people. The same economic. They did it like a
What's
huh?
regular black?
Huh?
That's funny as hell to me.
Regular black people. What is regular black people?
Good question. GD folk.
They're doing when they mean regular black people that were born in America, United States citizens. I was looking this up in my psychology class. We was talking about it, and they were saying that a lot of times like black people get misdiagnosed as having low IQ or whatever. And it's not so much that, but that their education isn't higher. Like, I'll give you an example. Even though I talk about this person all the time, you could tell JP premise and his arguments are sound.
We ain't talking about JP. We talk about
He
you
can't express himself because he
and
got a ninth
how
grade
you
education.
think.
Huh?
We talk about you and how you think. I'm asking questions
Yes,
to
ma'am.
you.
Yes, ma'am.
To you. Oh, I'm a ma'am now.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Or Miss.
All right. Well, let's get there.
I mean, you are 67 years old, so
Yeah, you're older than you're older than me, so I'm like, and I know I'm old.
Yeah,
You were born in the 50s. I was born in the 60s.
Hey, Alex, I'm a great grandmother.
I'm a great grandfather. Next.
Well, let's go, Linda.
Well,
What you
let's go,
think?
baby. GD
What
folk.
you think about what you hear and answer honestly.
What I'm hearing,
Yeah.
let me be silly about what I'm hearing. See,
Okay,
Linda, you
okay.
learning that from the white man book. The white man education is teaching you the white way to think about what the black people brain work like under the IQ quotient of the doctrine that's set up by the white man.
The inconfunction. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh man. CD, I mean, damn CD, damn CG. Did I do that kind of fun? What CT was I black enough?
yeah.
Or no? Do I work on my blackness?
He was very
Do I need
black.
to work on my Afro nerdness?
You know, you
the
light
black man.
skinned you light skinned niggas tend to get on my nerve.
What?
You know that, Leonard.
Well,
I ain't
okay. You know what? Well, the light skinned niggas
skin,
get on your nerve. What about us? What about us Louisiana Creole? How do we make you feel? How do we make you feel? We Louisiana Creoles.
And I don't like y'all either. I'm Nashville.
You don't like light skinned black dudes?
No, I think they. I skip over a light skin and take a white.
Me no black. Me no black. Me no
I ain't
black.
gonna lie.
I did not mean to do that.
I like black men. I ain't gonna even lie. And I like light skinned black dudes. I have a baby girl.
I like light skinned black dudes.
Give me
I can't
Moore.
tell. I came up there for my granddaughter's graduation. You wasn't trying to holler at her, brother.
Bitch, I ain't never tried to holler on you.
I ain't talking about you. You dark skinned. I'm talking about Lena.
I'm very, very tell them.
And you're nowhere in the vicinity of Illinois, to the best of my knowledge. But Lena knew when I was going to be at the crib.
I'm Nashville.
I'm talking to Lena.
Pretty brown. I'm brown.
I don't
not
care
even
what you say. I'm talking to Lena.
Nobody gives a fuck.
No, you don't give a fuck. Speak for
No,
yourself.
right letter. You is a
Thank you.
old
Yes, I'm old.
wrinkled ass wish you could have a woman in your house. Don't no woman want you. You retarded, drunk,
Okay.
beer drinking.
You can say what you want to. GD folk.
I know I can. I know I can.
Yeah.
I know I can. See, you
Back
play
that up
good.
with your FICO score.
Wrong
You a black
good.
woman. You got
Ain't
badass
nothing I'm
credit.
gonna back
Hello.
up. Only thing I'm gonna back up, it comes with a trigger. It comes with a trigger.
GD folk.
I'm still trying to buy switches right now today.
You trying to buy switches?
Stop talking.
You better go
all
grab
that
one off the street like the good old days that you remember.
About your
Remember, Mama used to
military
say get a switch off
background.
the tree to whoop that ass.
Bluegrass, thank you so much, man, with the $2 super chat. Sherry, Zach, Zary, cuss Zach out. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead.
I don't know who Zach is. Who is Zach? Why I gotta cuss him out? Zach,
Big Dog, real quick. Big Dog Physique with the $5 super chat. I always wanted kids. I honestly think I'm not complete as a man because I don't have children. I believe fatherhood is synonymous to manhood. Oh, okay.
I think, yeah. Just think about it.
Thank you.
Fatherhood, like, I know me as a child, and I'm a hard-headed ass child. It took a special man. Like, when I talk to you, I kind of see a little bit in you because you play games with people, and yeah, it takes a lot, especially to be a father of a daughter. You got to teach your daughter not to be. I
For
used
Sherry, GD folks, I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
No, I'm not GD. No,
You said you're not GD. What is that? Okay. I'll be back tonight, guys. Later tonight. I'm gonna do a 2-day.
Okay, you're gonna go enjoy the weather and go run.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a 2 a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Enjoy the weather, CT. One day I'm gonna get you a gelato. I'm gonna cash up you some money like this when you go get a gelato.
I'm gonna do a 2 a day. Yeah.
All right. Enjoy your day, CT.
Yeah.
And stop talking about Jesus in the Bible's contradictory, Zach.
But
That's
it is.
wrong.
It
It
is.
isn't.
Okay, explain the story of the two criminals then.
What did they contradict?
The what? The who?
When Jesus on the cross, there's two criminals who mock him in some of the gospels, and then other ones, one stands up for Jesus, and Jesus says you'll have the eternal paradise. These stories contradict each other.
Maybe they're two different people and what people heard different accounts. Just like they describe what Jesus has on. One says red and one says purple. But it could very well look red and purple, depending where they witnessed it from, where they're standing or what time. We don't know what time.
When's God going to put out the new edition relevant for the times? Don't you think some of these girls need some direction? Why doesn't God put out the new version about OnlyFans and stuff?
We don't have to. It's in the Bible in different ways about being modest in dress.
Well, here
nothing has changed.
You go outside of a basketball stadium. There's all these Christians out there. God hates gays. They're all holding this sign. How did this happen? Because Jesus speaks a lot more about divorce. And an interesting thing that Jesus says in the Bible is that no man should ever marry a divorced woman. He doesn't even say anything about homosexuality, Jesus. But he speaks specifically about no man should ever marry a woman who's been divorced, which to me seems kind of weird. It's like, why? I don't really get that. I
I've
guess
never heard that
she
in the
wasn't faithful
Bible.
in the last marriage or something, but maybe a woman got divorced and it wasn't even her fault. But Jesus speaks about that. You don't see people stand outside basketball stadiums, never marry a divorced woman. And why aren't they? Because Jesus never said a damn thing about homosexuality.
He does. He said that he does talk about homosexuality.
What do you say then?
They shall not enter into the kingdom.
What verse is that?
That is the verse where the Sermon on the Mountain.
Jesus doesn't mention homosexuality anywhere in the gospel.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, homosexuality is never mentioned in the Gospels. That is true. I have to agree with that.
It is true. And this is what I mean about these Christians. They're so passionate and they don't even know their own book. And that's what gets annoying to me too. They don't know their own book. There's a reason I left the church as a 12-year-old. And that's because I actually read and started to realize this shit didn't make any sense. And you look at all these Christians, it's like they've never even cracked the book in their life. They're out screaming about how much God hates FAGS, and it's not even in there. They should be screaming about how Jesus said, never marry a divorced woman. That's what Jesus said. Never marry a divorced woman. That's something he said. How come they're not out on the side of the basketball saying, never marry a divorced woman? Did you marry a divorced woman? You're a horrible person. How many divorced people remarried are going to church every week and don't even know that because they never read the book?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Again, Christians don't read the book. My sister, she claims to be Christian, never read the book one day in her life, always tells me I'm going to hell because I don't believe. She's never even read the book. All she does is go to church on Christmas and Easter and thinks she's holier than thou. She's your run-of-the-mill Christian. And my sister, she went out and got all those clot shots and been having all kinds of health problems. And again, this is the problem with all of these authoritarian believing people that don't question anything. Which, in a lot of regards, you seem to be too, CT. On one hand, you're not, and then on the other hand, you are. That's why you're a chameleon. But
you think I'm a chameleon?
The gospel is a book of contradictions. None of the stories add up. And again, Christians don't even know what's in the book. She was just trying to argue that Jesus spoke against homosexuality. Never said a word against it. Not one.
That is true.
CT, what's with the detail about Jesus right before crucifixion why'd they even put that in there? The part where he's with the child who's unclothed. What's that about? I think these just like how the church is diddling kids. I think they put that verse in there because this is not the work of God. This is the work of man. This book. I think they put that verse in there to justify their child diddling. Because why is that even in there? Just all these unclear verses that don't even make sense. Just got to write a sentence in there about Jesus with an unclothed child. What's that about?
So you're like an atheist or something?
No, I'm not an atheist. Again, I believe there is a creator. And, I think the one important spiritual teaching, which is in every single spirituality, is just treat other people the way you want to be treated. The golden rule. The golden rule. I mean, really, if that was just the rule that everyone abided by, wouldn't the world be a pretty good place?
Yeah.
If everybody just treated other people the way they want to be treated, you don't need all this mumbo jumbo. When I look at the Bible, I just think, what am I reading all this mumbo jumbo for?
It's not mumbo jumbo, and it's implied because Jesus actually says who is in a union. He says a man and a wife. Man shall leave his family and cleave to his wife, not to another man. It is implied. That's in the gospel.
What's the verse?
Matthew chapter 19. Hold on.
Somebody in the Bible, somebody in chat just said Jesus never said anything about not marrying a divorced woman. Look up Matthew 5:32, Luke 16:18, and Matthew 5:32. Says it right there. He says marrying a divorced woman constitutes adultery. That's what he said.
Matthew chapter 19, verses 5 through 6.
Can you give me those verses again?
Matthew chapter 19, verses 5 through 6.
All right, here. I'm looking them up real quick. Let me read it. Do you want the Shakespeare version, the New International version? Which one you want?
It doesn't matter. Go ahead and read.
I think it might be Shakespeare's birthday today.
April. It's in April.
It's about Shakespeare. You might be right. I keep seeing this shit about Shakespeare today.
It is in April.
No, he died April 23rd. He was actually born in April.
His birthday? Isn't it believed that he died on his birthday?
So I don't
No.
see his date of birth.
I know he died 1616. That I do know.
Oh yeah, he died on his birthday. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Matthew 19:5-6. Here, I'm pulling it up. And said, for this reason, a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the two will become one flesh. So they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no one separate. Now, that's about man and woman marrying, which is the natural way, I would agree. But did you hear anything there about him speaking against homosexuality in those verses, CT?
Yeah, no, I didn't hear it. No.
Yeah, so
no.
how's that speaking against homosexuality, Lena?
Because it's implied that that's the only way to become one. There isn't any, same gender
Lena,
in the
Jesus
Bible.
didn't say a single thing about homosexuality, okay? Not one verse. Not one verse. Yet so many Christians are so obsessed with homosexuality, and a part of me thinks it's because they're all closet homosexuals. Look how many of these preachers get caught with boys and other men. It's a common. I think the people that bitch about homosexuality are actually gay. And the reality is you do see homosexuality in nature. Look at dogs. They're out humping everything that moves.
Yeah,
Look
I've
at
been
Big
humped by a
Ben.
dog.
Big Ben started talking about his natural sex life in prison with his smaller bunkmate.
Yeah.
I'm not attracted to men at all. I can't relate, but again, the point is Jesus doesn't talk about homosexuality. He does talk about don't marry a divorced woman. He does talk about that in 3 verses.
Also,
by the way, the badger is actually gay. CT. Sometimes I think you go that way. You guys might want to meet up.
You said that I go that way, the gay way?
Sometimes I think when you and Bob are doing your thing, I feel like I'm seeing something.
What are you saying? What are you seeing, buddy?
The phrase you use is "do funny."
Really? Like how?
A do funny connection.
You want to elaborate on that? Like, what do you mean? Go ahead, buddy.
Bob hasn't done it for a while, but he'll be on his bed, like batting his eyes at you, and you guys are talking about what men are handsome. It gets a little fruity.
I don't think they're fruity.
Broadcast.
Bob.
I think you're projecting, to be honest with you.
Bob is too much of a prude to be fruity.
Kind of projecting. Yeah, kind of offensive that you said that to me, but hey, man.
CT, you do have a very religious element, and I think that might be a good show, a show on religion. I think that would get some views.
I've done many religious. I've done a lot of religious shows.
I think it's a great topic to pound on, man, because I really do think religion is the detriment of society.
It is not.
I agree. I believe the institutions of religion are definitely.
You take away religion, there's no wars. There's no wars.
I agree.
No, there'll still be wars. People will fight over resources. There's wars that's not based on religion. Based on territory,
You're right. The next thing that would happen for war would be resources. I'll give you that. But I mean, you look at all the religions that are going on in the world, war's at the heart of all of them.
Sometimes they use religion as an excuse in order to get people to war, and there's an alternative, ulterior motive.
Do you know how they got Americans to fight in World War I? They started publishing in the papers that Kaiser Wilhelm was the Antichrist. That's how they got Americans to sign up for World War I.
Man, Zach, you know a lot about nothing, man.
A lot about nothing?
Yeah. Jesus, man.
You look exhausted, CT. You
better. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I owe Bob 10 more minutes. So I'm come back tonight. I will maybe Zach, you want to do a show about religion tonight?
I can't. Night's tough for me with the child. I mean, you're right. Having a child definitely limits your freedom.
See, that's why That's why I asked
my child run all over, smile at the park. I mean, what would you rather be doing? Online shopping up with the bozos, or watching your beautiful child just have a great time?
Well, obviously, Zach, watching a beautiful child having a good time as you're the father is obviously better than being online. I mean, obviously, Zach.
And you said it yourself. You would do anything to be a child. Since we can't do that, the closest we can come is watch our own children experience what we once did.
If you were to put $1 billion in front of me versus would you be able to, if you put $1 billion in front of me, and or if you put a machine that could take me back to being 12, I'll take that machine and go back to being 12 in a heartbeat.
The closest thing you can do to that is have your own child, CT.
I'll take the $1 billion over a child.
That's what you say now, but okay, imagine being me. Imagine being me.
Oh, of course, if you already had a child, you're not gonna swap it out. Yeah.
I will take your child from you and you can have $1 billion. If you were me, what would you do?
I mean, obviously you want the child.
Exactly. And that would be exactly. Yeah. This is why I think you should think twice about the child.
There we have it.
Don't drink in the morning, CT. Come on, man.
Lena, I should come back tonight to do another show.
What you gonna do your show on religion?
Probably about religion, yeah.
I'll try and listen in the background if you do.
Yeah, about religion. Maybe atheism versus, like, why are atheists more peaceful than religious people? Yeah, they are. They're far more peaceful.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, the prisons aren't full with atheists. They're full with Christians and Muslims.
Well, who's to say that they weren't like atheists before and they converted once they're in prison?
Because atheism takes intelligence, and most people who are intelligent don't do petty fucking street crimes to get to the penitentiary.
True.
No, it's just wow. Yeah.
You see what Facebook's doing today?
No.
Cutting 10% of its staff to put that investment into AI.
Really?
For all the haters in the chat.
What's up, Shan? Go ahead.
I was going to say, artificial intelligence equals 113. It's the 113th day of the year. Major cut of people for the AI.
All right, Zach. No, I'll be back tonight, guys.
I don't know why you hate it so much.
Hey,
It'd be so random. It's not hey, it'd be random. You have a conversation and then all of a sudden 6934 equals this and this happened on this day.
It's breaking news. I just got the notification.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
That the headline just broke that Meta's cutting 10% of its staff to invest that money into AI. That's what I got. That's what I'm talking about.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, do the show on him tonight, CT.
He knows your mantra like faster than like if you calculate your groceries or gas prices, you're like, oh, I save money if I do this. He'll just break down something a sentence. It equals 66, 66, 97. So that means it's gonna rain tomorrow. I love you, Zach, but it'd be so random as fuck. Like it'd be information we didn't even ask for. It'd be like, yeah, because it's 666 and so-and-so's birthday today. It's the Bulls are gonna lose tomorrow. I'm like, oh, okay.
I think we're gonna sweep tonight in the NBA, by the way. CT's my little brother, so I gotta beat him up. He tries to make fun of this undeniable knowledge. It helped us
I'm your little brother
on the weed stocks. What?
I'm your little brother. How am I your little brother?
Well, you were a sophomore when I was a senior. I mean, it's simple.
Okay. What,
you don't understand. You don't understand why you'd be little brother?
Yeah.
Aren't you younger than me?
Yeah, Zach. I'm younger than you by 2 years, Zach.
Right, little brother.
All right, I'll be back tonight, guys. Thanks, man.
All right, see you. See you.
Have a good one. Peace. I will come back tonight, guys. Salute to you all, man. Have a good one, guys. Peace.